Once upon a time, there lived a younger girl called Cinderella. Cinderella's mother had died, and so her father has married another woman who had two daughters. One day, Cinderella's father went to work and never returned. Cinderella was left at mercy of her stepmother and two stepsisters who made her do all the work of the house. Cinderella, it's morning already. Where is our breakfast? Just a moment, stepmother. I'm just bringing it down. As soon as Cinderella had eaten the breakfast, the stepmother and stepsister start eating. Cinderella served her own plate too, and about it when her stepsister pushed her own plate away. Yuck! I hate this. Yes, now that you mention this, it really is horrible. Mother, do something. Cinderella, are you trying to kill us? What kind of force is this? But, stepmother, I have made it away. Oh, go away, Miss Case. How dare you argue with me? Go and make little breakfast for us. Don't you dare do anything else till we have had our breakfast. And this is what went on in the house every day. The stepmother and stepsister troubled Cinderella without any reason. But Cinderella loved them still and never ever complained. One day, an announcement was made in the village. Let everybody know. There will be royal ball at the palace tomorrow night. As the king's son, Prince Charming, will marry a maiden from amongst the guests. Everybody from the village is invited. The whole village was excited. Even Cinderella's stepmother and stepsister couldn't stop talking about it in the house. And that is how Cinderella found out about the ball. The royal ball, Prince Charming, the whole village invited. I will finish my work quickly so we can all go together. Won't it be just wonderful? You? Who said anything about you going? You will stay here and boys saw through you till you can see you praise him. And with heavy heart, Cinderella saw her stepmother and stepsister dressed up and leave for the royal ball the next day. Once they had left, she cried bitterly. Suddenly, her room lit up, and Cinderella saw the most beautiful fairy she could imagine. She held in the hand a delicate wand. Who are you? Get up, child. I am your fairy godmother. I am here to get you to royal ball. Really? I never knew I had fairy godmother. But how will I get to the ball? I don't have anything to wear. You don't worry about that, my child. And so, in just a few minutes, Cinderella was ready for the royal ball. as she thanked her fairy godmother. Matt got aboard the chariot. She received a word of the caution from the fairy godmother. Remember to back home at 12, otherwise the spell will wear off. Soon Cinderella arrived at the palace. As she entered the great ballroom, everyone turned to look who the beautiful maiden was. Nobody could recognize her. Not even her own stepmother or the stepsister. Prince Charming walked to her. May I have this dance with you? Yes, your highness. And so Cinderella and Prince Charming danced together throughout the evening. Till Cinderella heard the cock sky. Fairy godmother's words came back to her. She needed to get out of here before the clock struck 12. Without saying a word, she tore away from the prince's grasp and ran out of the palace. The prince ran after her. Wait, wait, what is wrong? Why are you running? I don't even know your name. But Cinderella did not wait or even look back. Her beautiful gowns were already turning into grass again. Her hair was coming loose from the perfect bun that fairy godmother had made for her. She didn't even stop when one of the glass slipper came off her foot and fell in place. She ran out the palace gate, the palace into the darkness on the path that leads to her home. Once home, she went back to polishing the shoes that had been given to her and decided never to speak to anyone about the ball. A few days later, two men from the palace showed up at the door. The lady that Prince Charming fell in love with left behind her glass slipper at the royal ball. The prince believed that such a beautiful slipper could fit only his beloved, and so we are asking all the girls in the village to try this slipper. The one whom it fits would be the one the prince will marry. If you have any girls in the house, please ask them to try the slipper. Oh yes, yes, I'm sure it's one of my daughters. The slipper would fit one of them. And so both the stepsisters tried to fit their foot into the slipper one by one. They pushed and pushed, but couldn't get their foot in. Looked like it wasn't your daughter after all. Is there anyone lady in the house? No, yeah, is it? You can leave. As the king's men made ready to leave, suddenly the door of the house was thrown open, and Prince Charming himself stood there. Who is this beautiful girl in the upstairs window? Madam, you have lied to us. I demand the girl be called and try the slipper. Yes, yes, but she is only a servant girl. Nevertheless, Cinderella, Cinderella, come down here at once. Yes, stepmother. The moment Prince Charming saw Cinderella, he knew he had found his beloved. He took Slipper from the king's man and Slipper it on the foot himself. The slipper fit perfectly in the moment. Cinderella was once again transformed into the beautiful maiden from the light of the born. Prince Charming took her to the palace with him. He ordered that the stepmother and stepsister be punished for lying to the king's man and cheating Cinderella so badly and rudely. But being the kind-hearted person that she was, Cinderella asked for them to be forgiven. The prince fell in love with her even more for her generosity, and they lived happy ever after. Wow, dear, how wonderful it is to forgive people. Thank you for telling me the story. I will tell it to John too. I'm sure he will like it. Okay, so we go home now. I think it's getting late.